Welcome to Traveling While Black in Seattle.
Hey, what's up? I'm Anthony, this is my wife Marley, and welcome to another episode of Traveling While Black in Seattle.
Yes, welcome back everyone, and as a brief reminder, our show is based on our experiences in and around Seattle, and we base those experiences off of how good of a drive it was, how much fun we had, and most importantly, how comfortable do we feel as Black people visiting for the first time.
So it's been a minute since we've done a museum episode, probably because some of us are bigger fans of museums than others.
Well, I was actually very excited to go to this museum. We ended up going to the Museum of Pop Culture, also known as MoPop. They have two new exhibits, and one of them is Heroes and Villains, the art of the Disney costume.
And the other is Contact High, a visual history of hip-hop. Yep, MoPop is definitely a museum like no other.
Yes, so be sure to check out the episode, and as always, let us know what you think.
If you're in downtown Seattle around the Seattle Center, then you have had to notice the unique looking building standing across the way from the Space Needle. That
building is the Museum of Pop Culture, or better known as MoPop, specifically located at 325 5th Avenue North. On a fall Saturday morning, Aunt and I took a visit to check out two really cool exhibits. Drive grade. The drive to MoPop for us was about a 15-minute drive to downtown. As you know, we've taken many trips downtown.
So for these episodes, I like to focus on parking options, specifically looking out for affordable parking where available.
In regards to parking options, MoPop has an abundance all really close to the museum itself.
As far as price goes, what I used to consider to be reasonable is almost impossible to find. But considering how things are, price for parking around MoPop was not too bad, especially if you're considering making a day out of it.
Oh, there's also a very accessible public transit option. The Seattle monorail runs right through it.
For drive grade, or better yet, parking grade, we give a 5 out of 5. Level of fun. MoPop is a museum really like no other. The Museum of Pop Culture is exactly that, a museum dedicated to contemporary popular culture.
Aunt and I had visited a couple times before, but we saw two recently added exhibits that really caught our eye. Heroes and Villains, the art of the Disney costume, and Contact High, a visual history of hip-hop.
If you visit MoPop, plan to spend a few hours. This place is packed with dope artifacts and experiences. The exhibits include interactive sci-fi journey with the Infinite Worlds of Science Fiction exhibit, as well as the Science Fiction and Fantasy Hall of Fame, an exhibit for Nirvana, a tribute to the video game culture with Indie Game Revolution. Also, the museum includes exhibits featuring local legends Pearl Jam and Jimi Hendrix.
They also have a really imaginative and fun exhibit dedicated to the culture of make-believe. They even have a terrifying one dedicated to horror pop culture. You'll also notice that guitars are a major theme.
Having checked out all of those mentioned before on our previous visits, we were here this time to check out the new ones that weren't there last time. I was most looking forward to Contact High, a visual history of hip-hop. This exhibit is a must-see for any fan of hip-hop. There are some really dope artifacts detailing historical moments and legends throughout hip-hop history. Words cannot do the experience justice.
For me, I was really looking forward to Heroes and Villains, the art of the Disney costume. Because every girl wants to feel like a princess. I loved it, and it was extra special seeing the dress of one of my favorite princesses of all time, the Brandy Cinderella. MoPop is really an awesome experience that will make a museum person out of anyone. Getting tickets is easy, either online or at the door.
Beyond just the exhibitions, the museum offers a gift shop, an on-site restaurant, and when it's open, a pretty cool sound lab where you can even cut your own track. MoPop also offers programs and hosts events. Find out more about that by checking out their website.
We cannot recommend a visit to MoPop enough. Our visit this time continued to be better than the last. This time made extra special by the two new exhibits.
Yep, great time, a little history, affordable and accessible parking. It's a no-brainer. That for our trip to MoPop, we give a 5 out of 5 for level of fun.
Comfortability for Black people. At MoPop, we noticed a lot of diversity, Black people included in that. But not only did we see that diversity in the different visitors visiting the museum, but also within the exhibits themselves.
This shouldn't come as a surprise, especially the black faces. Because if you think about it, American pop culture is built on the foundation of black culture. Beyond just hip hop, we're talking everything, from rock and roll to fashion. How could we ever feel uncomfortable about experiencing that?
Yes, we absolutely felt comfortable during our visits. Also, the MoPop staff was welcoming and very helpful if any questions arose.
Yep, MoPop for comfortability for black people, we give an easy 5 out of 5. We hope you found this video helpful and entertaining. Be sure to check out all of our previous episodes.
Yes, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow our page on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and check out our merchandise on travelingwhileblackseattle.com. And reach out if there's anywhere you would like us to go check out.
Until next time, beautiful people, stay up, stay true, and do you.